Hello YouTube. Today I got another knife review for you. It's a Spyderco Yojimbo 2. Very unique looking. Definitely aggressive styling. This is the Knifeworks Exclusive with the carbon fiber handles and the CPM SV90 blade steel. You can see this knife has the Warncliffe style blade. Features a compression lock. It's a very cool looking knife. Very unique and different looking. If you use this for something, you're definitely gonna draw attention to it. It has a very aggressive look to it. It almost looks kind of like, like this was a sword that broke or something like that. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But anyways, traditional Spyderco style pocket clip. I think they have a really nice pocket clip. It slides into your pants very easily, easy to pull out. It's not a real deep carry, fairly deep. I think since it's kind of primarily designed to be a combat or self-defense knife, that's okay because it kind of gives you a little bit of a stock to grab your knife out of your pocket. Very nice hollow grind. The blade centering is pretty good. Maybe offset to the right a little bit. This is a USA made knife. See here, it's made in Golden, Colorado. USA Earth. The carbon fiber is actually really nice. It's got a very textured pattern. So it actually gives you a lot of grip. It's not like that smooth carbon fiber that most knives have. It almost feels similar to G10 or something like that. Steel liners, so very solid feel to it. Deployment is pretty fast, usually no issues. The ergonomics on the knife are very good. The jimping here is kind of, I don't know, maybe more aesthetics. Don't really get a whole lot of purchase. I guess it kind of provides a little bit of friction. Maybe protects the carbon fiber from breaking up there or something, I'm not sure. The pocket clip can be left side, right side, tip up, tip down carried. I prefer, right side, tip up. Very high quality blade steel. I think the retail on this knife is around a little shy of 200. To me, I'm not a knife fighter or self-defense expert in knives or anything like that. I think this blade design could be very practical for self-defense as well as many other blade designs. A knife is going to give you one more option than nothing, or than not having a knife. I think pretty much a good majority of knives could be used for self-defense, some better than others. I really like this. I really like it because it's very unique looking, to be honest. And it is somewhat practical for just kind of everyday tasks because the blade design, it gives you a lot of front pressure if you're trying to cut something or slice something. You don't really get the belly to roll on to cuts, but it came very sharp out of the box. The one thing I'd be a little worried about is that tip gets kind of thin, so I'd be a little worried about breaking it, for hard use or something like that. Fun factor, it's pretty fun to play with. This compression lock is pretty cool. It's almost like a reverse liner lock. I think the regular version retails for about $120, which is, you know, not bad at all for a unique looking Spyderco. What's funny is when I first started collecting knives, I wasn't much of a Spyderco fan. Actually, I kind of was like, I don't really like most Spydercos, but as my collection is growing, I've noticed more and more Spydercos have been catching my eyes, mainly just because they kind of provide a unique look. The spider hole is, you know, great for ambidextrous deployment, for left-handed or right-handed. The compression lock, I think you're gonna have a little bit of trouble unlocking it, or at least I will, because I'm right-handed. So if you're left-handed, you might have a little more dexterity in your hand, so might be able to get away with it. Very, very unique, very cool design on this knife. I'm really happy with this purchase. So some competitive options, or actually let's first for size reference. Let me show you a couple comparisons. So this is the Benchmade Griptilian. Put that up there. So you see it's definitely comparable to a full-size Griptilian. The weight on this is actually very good. It's 4 ounces, so it's a very good, very manageable weight. The blade length is just a touch over 3 inches. I think it's 3.125 inches. The over length is 7.5 inches. Let's throw a mini grip in there. So do these all butt to butt. And then maybe this is a Delica. It's actually not the regular Delica, it's a Car Arms. So the blade is a little shorter, but you can kind of get a reference for the handle. Throw an Enduro in there. So just some size comparisons. So how about some comparable options, you know, for, you know, self-defense or aggressive styling knives. For one, the Spyderco Enduro. It's always a great option. Delica. You can get both these knives. They're under $100. I think the Enduro is around 70 or 80. And the Delica is probably around 50 or 60. And they're both come with many different blade designs and styles and colors and everything else. Some more comparable options might be the Benchmade 808 Loco. That's definitely going to give you that same you know, aggressive look. If you pull this out of your pocket, going to turn some eyes, turn some heads. It's a little bit heavier, beefier of a knife. I think it could also serve more as like a heavy use roll or a hard use roll, whereas with this very sharp tip Warncliffe design, I'm not sure if I'd want to use it as a hard use knife. Then we got the Contego. This is definitely a great tactical self-defense knife. A lot of texturing, a lot of traction. Let's see, we got the Carbide glass breaker, you know, for emergency roll. You got the Tanto design, so you get a lot of strength on that tip. And I think both these knives are comparable in price, just shy of $200. So actually all three of these are probably pretty comparable in price. You also got the Benchmade Auto Striker. I think that's just a little over $200. Excellent knife. The ergonomics on this are fantastic. Traction plan is not as good as these other knives. Well, I guess the Loco doesn't have a great traction plan either, but the curvature of the handle kind of allows for, you know, a little bit more positive control. But the Auto Striker is a great knife, definitely military law enforcement. Be a great option. Some more affordable options might be something like the Kershaw Blur. You could probably pick one of these up for around $60. The Blur, you know, they come in many different configurations. So these could probably double as a hard use or a tactical knife, or both. You know, kind of a little bit larger EDC. I think they're around 5 ounces. Let me check. Oh, right at 4 ounces. So, you know, same weight as the Yojimbo 2. And then there's always the Griptilian, but to me that's a little bit different category. So yeah, this is kind of a quick review of the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. Just a very cool, very unique style knife. I really like it. I'm happy I have it in my collection. And I think there was only a limited run of 800 of these Knifeworks Exclusives. So if you can, and you like it, you might want to pick one up. But all right, y'all have a good one. Bye.